sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you? there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Didn't even get to cross. I said I'm moving too far. Get to grass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Till I might be big in the game like she when I got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. Yeah. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. Yeah. We are hating because you want. Shining like this neon. Rock like Kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't get mad at me. People trade, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't get mad at me. People trade, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah, shoot, shoot. Yeah, shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, shoot, shoot. Shooting stars, shooting stars, shooting stars, shooting stars. Didn't even get to cross. one chance, one move, one dance, one shot, one chance, one move, one dance. One shot, one chance, one move, one dance, one shot, shot. Brace yourself for the bass. For the bass. One
So here it is, guys, the things that you never actually see. So I've got the picture done, and I missed at least one of each of these colors. There is 20 here. The total colors, as you saw, 27. So I only completely got 7 colors. You can see I took a list. I missed 40 to 50 individual ones. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull off the plastic. And we're gonna get this Peacock done. Every single individual one. Pull this off because it will never go on again. We will start. What do we got here? Number 3. And I'm looking around, guys, and I can't see it. Now I know I'm missing 7. I'm actually missing 7. This is the part that you guys don't see ever. I'm missing 7 threes. One. Isn't this hilarious? Oh. 2. And I still can't see them. Are we sure I'm missing 7? I could have swore I counted 7. Oh, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Oh, 6. Now, I would be okay if I only found 6. Oh no, look, this 7 and 8. I miscounted again. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be foolish and put this bag away, because there's a good chance, as I'm filling in the other squares, the other pieces that I missed, we'll do 14 next. It says I'm missing 2. I know where they are too. Pop up 2, 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to keep them to the side because I don't want to have to go through the other. So we did B, right? We did, I'm going to keep a tally so that I know. Number 23, which is a D, says I'm missing 1. Whoop. It's more than 1 there, right? And I know there's 1 here, but I know, see, 2. So I'll put another tally there, and I'll have a tally when I get it done. These. D. I don't see another D. Always keep your eyes moving. What we got here? A number 4. It says I'm missing 1 number 4. Dark purple. All right, number 4. S2. S. U. L. S7. N. 5. R. 5X. And a 7 down there, a pair of A's. Where does this 4 belong? It should belong somewhere. In here. Oh. I just don't see it. Oh, 4. Fix this one because it's a little shape. Who's next? Number 11. Which is a T. I know exactly where that is. Sitting right here in front of me. I didn't see any other T's while I was looking around. Keep it up there. You can see T on the list. We got now. What is we have 24, which is F. It says I'm missing 1, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing 2. I think I've seen 2 kicking around here, so let's get out 2. Now it's a pink one. And I see L down there, which is also a pink one, but that's not the one we're looking for. An L here, a pair of A's here. F. 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 There's another L. F, 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 F. F, 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 F. 5 over there. A over here. So you see how difficult it is. My kids will sit there and they will look at it. They'll be like, ah, you missed one. I'm like, I missed more than one. And it's for all of them. It's not just this one that I've missed ones with. It's not just the other ones. You just don't see it. You see the completed. I still can't find this F. I still cannot find this F. It's a pink. Two. L. L. 7. 1. It's here somewhere, guys. You're going to sit here with me while I attempt to find this F. But I'm going to have a drink. I am continuing to look for it. There's so much pink over there. I just don't know where this F is. It's not like hiding in the light. It says I missed an F. It's by the 7s. F, F, F. I got it right there. Got you. What is it? Okay, well, we got that one. I guess that drink helped. If there's another F, I swear. Okay, F, it says F, I got it. Okay, what are we doing now? Number 21, which is the L, which is also the pink. And I'm assuming it says 1. We know that's a lie because we know that there's one over here. And we know that there's one over here. Because we saw them with when we were looking for the F's, right? So it's 2. You see any more L's? Oh. Three. Everybody's like, oh, it's so pretty. It's actually, these are a lot of work. There's like, what did I say before? 11,000 of these individual little beads. Okay, we'll call that for L. I got this yellow here, which is number 9, which is actually number 9. It says I need 1. It's down there in that corner. The second I finished number 9 and I put it away, I saw it. Sometimes when that happens and I've turned off the video to reset for the next color, I will go back. But I wanted to show you all what this diamond art actually entails. And it's a lot of having to reopen bags. There was a point in time, this is 5, where I was taping the bags shut. Now this says I'm a 7 of these guys. These greeny brown ones. Just at 9. Okay. Okay, that's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
very rarely overcount. Unless I counted one twice. What do you think? I think I counted one twice because I'm not seeing. Oh, holes are getting less and less open spots. So this is how I normally do it. I start closing up the bag as I'm looking around. Finesse. Did I already do 7? No, I did not. Because I was about to have a unicorn kitten. I was going to be a unicorn kitten. Number 7, which it says I need to do 3. Oh, all over the place. Oop, that's a Y. 1. 2. 'Where are you, third 7? There you are. Third 7. Take a quick look around. Oop. I'm also going to show you something that I find very therapeutic. After I'm finished putting these beads in, I'm going to flatten them. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. Keeps me very happy. Okay. Can't close this bag. I went to Dollarama and I bought a bunch of craft bags that are much bigger. So that was 7. We're getting there, guys. We are on number 10, aka S, of which it says I am 3 short. These are the bigger bags, you see. These are the bigger ones. These are the smaller ones. Okay, S for 3. 1. Those are Y's. He's not on. S for 2. And I dropped an S. And S for 3. Do we see any other S's? Oh, I do. Another S for 4. Anything else? Going once. Going twice. Oh, he wants to come over here. S's are done. 17, which is an N. My paper says I owe 3. There's 4. N, I got N. 1. N for 2. N for 3. And apparently I dropped the right amount because, what? Oops, I had it. And N for 4. Take a look around. See if I, oh, guys, sitting right there. N for 5. N for 5. I poured extra ones in there because And if I could have sworn I saw something up here. No? It's 5 M's. And we're getting less and less packages over here, or kind of the same amount of packages over there. Look what we've gone through. We've gone through these, and I still have those. I can't believe that. N for 5. I cannot. Number 18, aka J. I owe 1J. I know exactly where it is. It's right up here. J. I'm going to keep them all sitting over there and have another sip of my drink. Next color is 15, aka R. Where's J? R says I owe 1. It's right there. And most of them will be 1s. What we got here? This little dark one is a 1. Didn't I do 1? It says I have 1 1, and I bet I know where my 1 1 is. It's down here in the darkness somewhere. Get him out here. 1. Okay. Now I remember this one. It's sitting somewhere amongst darker color beads that are already done, and it's got a darker background, so you can't see it. It's like camouflaged. Like I'm looking, I know I'm looking right over it. That's a 7. Is it up there? It's not up here. It's down in this dark area somewhere. It's just sitting there, perfectly camouflaged. Somewhere. Where is it? Don't make me get my 18-year-old out here to show me where it is, because honestly, she'll rub my face in it. Oh, right there. Look at that. Look at that right there. You can't even see it. Boom. 1. Getting close to getting done. Getting closer. Oh, I hate these little packages. You gotta push them down. Next is number 19, AKX, who's up here in this corner. Just give me 1, man. Just want 1. These cute little pink ones. That's why I love this Peacock. You've already seen it framed, even though you could tell it's not. It's the magic of the internet, right? So you've seen the whole thing, you've seen it framed, and now you're seeing me actually finishing it. Number 2 says we have 1, 2, which is over here in this corner. I'm not sure. Can I have one out? Can I have one out, guys? There's 1. Over 2. What am I seeing? I'm seeing Y's and I'm seeing U. I got 3 bags over there, so obviously. Oh, that's A, I think. Yeah, there's an A. Oh. It better not have been the 2 I just put in. Okay, what do I got here? Number 22, which would be these Y's. It says that I owe it 2 Y's. And I see 2 Y's somewhere. They were right by my finger a second ago. There they are. 1 Y. 2 Y. Get out the pink, which is going to be A. I wasn't crossing things off. You guys aren't helping very well. A's says 3. 1, 2, 4. Can't count, guys. 1. A's, guys. 2. Come on, what? 3. Should mean that the only one that I have left is number 16, aka these U's. And then I'm going to go over it again with a fine-tooth comb and make sure, well, I'm actually going over it right now, making sure I don't have any holes. But if it's one of those ones, I'm not going to see it. Nobody's going to see it. I don't care. 1, 2, 3. Let's finish these U's, which I owe 2. Stop sticking to my hand. All right, that's it.
Seven. Right there.
It's a blue too. Where's the 7, guys? 7. Now I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to fish in this bag. Oh, of course it would be one of these little red bags. Hold my thing up like this. I'm going to stuff it down in the bottom of the bag. And I'm going to stick a bead on it right down in the bag. And then I'm going to pull the whole darn thing out and completely forget where that 7 was that I wanted. Complete. That's why we're going over it again. Just looking. I swear, I don't want to see another one of those. Okay, be right back. Sorry guys, just had to freshen my drink. All right. So we have officially, oh, I thought I saw 3. We officially, I see 3s all over the place, by the way. We've completed this. And I lied. I actually lied. We're going to use this again. Now the thing about this is the 2 sides of it are different. One side, you see, doesn't really stick. The other side, like, sticks like crazy, right? So I put this on here and I'm going to seal it. Because this is the cool part. This is the part I really enjoy. Seal this. It's down. Our pieces aren't coming out. I flip her around. And I get this out. And this is just, I'm going to press those pieces, make sure they're in full and total contact. Now you can find a roller on Amazon for like $30. It's got
these. It's got the pieces. It's got thumb grips. It's got a little teeny tiny roller about this wide. But, you know, look at this. It is like the exact width. And I'm just going to roll this peacock. And these are the pieces that things that you don't actually see. And there you go. Peacock. And I only missed, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 34, 36. Is there even a point of counting anymore? 38, 40, 45, 46, 49, 52. 52 individual diamonds that I missed, spanning 20 of 27 colors. And this is the last one out of the original 9 pieces that I got, including the Arctic fox, this jellyfish. So we'll have to see what we do next. Thanks guys for joining me and putting up with me for a little bit longer. I'll see you on the next one.